Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of This Week of Football. Somehow we've topped last week. This week has been absolutely amazing. I don't know how, but let's get straight into the action. So obviously we have got to start off with the midweek European football, starting off with PSG taking on Manchester City. Crucial game for both teams involved, and oh my god, it was a spectacle. With Manchester City bottling another 2-0 lead to end up losing 4-2 at the Parc des Princes. Is that thing, that's what it's called? I think that's what it's called. There's genuinely no words for that. Like, it's just not like Man City at all to go and lose a 2-0 lead again. Like, they've done it against Brentford, now they've done it again against PSG. Like, it's so out of character for them. With this result, it has really put Manchester City in a really sticky situation. They are 2 points away from qualification and play Bruges next to the Etihad. Anyway, storming on to Liverpool. Liverpool beat Lille 2-0 at Anfield to give themselves automatic qualification to the next round of the Champions League. I mean, we've gone unbeaten in the Champions League. We've gone 7 for 7. Rest everyone against PSV. I don't give a fuck about that game. We can lose, we can draw, we can win. I do not care. But I'm happy that we have secured guaranteed qualification to the next round. Anyway, we go down a level from the Champions League down to the Europa League. Manchester United played Rangers in the Europa League in a game which I can only describe as I hope both teams lose. Honestly, I would have rather have been in Chernobyl than be in Manchester when both United fans and Rangers fans are roaming the streets. I couldn't think of anywhere worse to be in the world. However, Manchester United did go on to win 2-1 with a last-minute Bruno Fernandes winner. However, that was not the thing everyone was talking about. This is because the entirety of Old Trafford was filled full of Rangers fans. Now, don't get me wrong, when we played Rangers a couple of years ago, there was a few odd Rangers fans here and there in the stadium getting kicked out, you know what I mean? There was nothing hostile. They just got escorted out and that was the end of that. Probably thrown into the away end, but you know what? It was peaceful. There was no scrapping. There was no fight. What the fuck was going on in Old Trafford? Like, it was like a civil war. I don't know what was going on in the stands between United and Rangers fans. Like, I mean, this one fella threw a dig and it was that slow. Even a snail would have been able to move faster than it. It was crazy. Anyway, with all the relevant European football covered, we now swiftly move on to the Premier League. First game of the Premier League we will be talking about is Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. What the fuck was this game, lads? I don't get it, how? No discredit to Bournemouth, like, they've been great all season. Nottingham Forest have just been so much better, but 5-0? 5-0? They beat Forest 5-0? What can only be described as a prime Barcelona performance from Bournemouth. It's sensational. It was absolutely incredible. I can't believe they got robbed off this game being on television. How was this game ever a 3 o'clock game? Forest's away record this season has been second only to Liverpool. And Liverpool haven't lost an away game all season. Like, Liverpool's away record has been phenomenal. And Forest has been second best. And that just shows how good they've been away from home. But 5-0? 5-0 to Bournemouth? I'm scared, lad. We play them next week. I'm fucking petrified, lad. I'm shitting myself. Anyway, going from two teams who are performing out of this world to two teams who are performing absolutely diabolically. Spurs took on Leicester at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday, and oh my goodness me, another result no one expected. I mean, that's a lie. Jamie Vardy was having a party in North London this Sunday as Leicester City went on to beat Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. 2-1, oh my god, and Postecoglou, mate, what is going on, lads? What is going on? Ruud van Nistelrooy with his first win for Leicester after losing 9 consecutive games in a row. I mean, only Tottenham could give a team whose form is that bad a win. Away from home, like, Tottenham, you're playing at home, lads. But right now, honestly, Tottenham are just in trouble, aren't they? Tottenham are in trouble, and Postecoglou's in trouble. Oh, lad, it's really not looking good for them right now. However, for Leicester, this win took them out of the relegation zone for the first time in probably, I can't remember, lad, they fucking just forever. With Ruud van Nistelrooy finally getting his first win in a Leicester shirt. I mean, he's the manager, he's not in a Leicester shirt, is he? Anyway, enough of Tottenham and Leicester. We finally now move on to Liverpool. What can I say, lad? I mean, a little 4-1 win at home to Ipswich. It was always expected, do you know what I mean? I mean, this season, to be fair, we haven't really annihilated teams the way we just played and beat Ipswich. I mean, all the games that we played at Anfield this season, the majority of them, we've won by 2 goals or won with 2 goals. Mainly won with 2 goals, not by. Like, obviously, you've got Man City, we won 2-0. We are consistently scoring at least 2 goals in every game at Anfield. But it's about time now we really start just annihilating teams, and that's what we did against Ipswich. Honestly, I'm quite sad that we didn't keep the clean sheet and we conceded probably the most scruffy goal of the game. But you know what, lad? Look, it's just one of them. A team like that will get a scruffy goal like that. I mean, obviously, other than the comfortable win, I mean, Ipswich could have had a red card there with that foul on Endo, but you know what, lad, who's arse? Like, I'm not going to cry about it, unlike Arsenal fans did. Arsenal went to Wolves on Saturday and won 1-0, but all people seem to care about is the fucking red card. Lad, I'll be honest, I'll hold my hands up and say right now, it's not a red card. It's a yellow at most. At most, yes, it is a foul. Yes, he's kind of clipped him on the inside of the foot, but lad, it's not even a counter-attack. It's not even it's not even the last man challenge. It's not. There's so many players around the ball. Like, it's never the red card. No way is that ever the red card. And genuinely, like, PGMOL they're just defending their referees too much. They need to take accountability. Football fans will be a lot less salty and a lot less abusive if the officials and the PGMOL just admitted to their mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not condoning all the abuse that Michael Oliver got it from Arsenal fans and that, yeah, but I don't think it happens if PGMOL just come out and just say straight away, yes, he got that wrong, we apologise, or something like that. They just think they're perfect. They genuinely think they are perfect and can't make any errors, and the fans are sick of it. Right, I'm sick of waffling about referees, lad. Anyway, right. Moving on to City versus Chelsea. Absolute biblical stinkers from City's new signings. I'm sorry. I don't know how much money they spent on them. I can't remember. I don't give a fuck. But whatever they did, I hope they got the receipt. Because that Kuzmanov is absolutely fucking diabolical. I mean, that Chelsea goal speaks for itself, really. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Don't know what he's playing at. It could just be the nerves of being your first game for a new club. But, lad, that's fucking poor. And that Marmoush as well. Like, genuinely, lad, I don't see the hype in him. I don't see the hype in him whatsoever. People on Twitter were saying, oh, Marmoush is sick, what a signing for City. I don't see it. I don't see it whatsoever. Anyway, moving on from one Manchester club to the other, Fulham took on Manchester United at Craven Cottage with a 1-0 loss to the Red Devils. And honestly, I can think of 3 words for that game. Absolutely fucking boring. There's me thinking to myself, wow, now 6:30, all the football's finished. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to watch. What am I meant to do with myself now until I sleep? This is a 7 PM game. And honestly, lad, all I can say for that game is it's just so boring. And honestly, Martinez's goal is just a perfect description for how just shit that game was. Anyway, last topic of the day, we are going to end off with Brighton versus Everton. David Moyes, lad, I don't know what he's done to Everton, but these last 2 games, they've been absolutely phenomenal, lads. Oh my goodness me. And you know what? I'd fair play to Everton. Like, they've really turned it around. I've said this from the start, though. I'm not even going to be biased. I have said this from the start. Everton will not go down. Everton, if they were ever going to go down, it was 2 seasons ago. Anyway, with that Everton masterclass, that is the end of today's video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, and if you didn't, please leave a comment down below on how I can improve these videos going on into the future. Please make sure to subscribe and share the video to someone else who may enjoy it. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you in a bit. Take care.